Mike Kira here, and we're on a podcast. Hey, welcome back to Kroop Scoop. I'm your host Mike Kira, joined by DJ Funnybone and what's his name? Tasmaranian? I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
I
know what you're talking
about. The Cinnabon guy.
I want to be that guy.
Am I that guy onto a different planet?
I don't think Jeffrey knows who we're talking about. Well, me and Han are TikTok frogs, so like we know all we know all the
TikTokers like DJ Funnybone.
They're so fascinating to watch. Like I like to watch the Taz guy or whatever his name is, like the dog pound. Like I don't get it. I still don't understand how the dog pound works. I think he's trying to tell jokes, but like sometimes he'll like read a joke and then say the punchline, and then sometimes he will just read a joke but then like leave the punchline to interpretation.
He'll move on.
Yeah, like what do you guys think? What do you guys think the joke the butt of the joke is? What's the joke? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard. I think it's like his accent or something, but like it's hard to understand what he's saying. It's like every time I watch his video, I'm just like, what? So it took a long time to figure out a lot of. Well, things.
I still can't decipher the famous airport video.
Let me see me muffin. Lead on, I do the Jeopardy.
Dude, I know that he says at the very end, he says Jeopardy.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed.
But there's still like a bunch of like in there.
Jeopardy.
Yeah. I don't know. He was probably talking about the dog pound or something.
I think you should play a clip in the beginning of this so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a Kroop Scoop.
Yeah.
I think we were really close on deadline here, but we're still doing it.
We're here.
Don't worry, it's because we got addicted to Paladins. That's all. You don't gotta worry about us.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna play some Paladins right after this.
Yeah. We were gonna do an episode yesterday, but then we just played Paladins all day.
That is true.
Yeah. That's true.
How have you guys been since we recorded the last episode?
Well,
not
really much.
Busy, actually.
I've been reading comic books.
Hell yes.
And I'll explain why
Marvel.
later. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all right. Well, let's just get into the weekly balls news then. You want to start with the Marvel stuff since we already brought it up?
Yeah, run it.
So me and Hayne me and Jeffrey, we saw Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. What did you think of it, Jeffrey?
Absolute mid. Like, it's not a bad movie in my opinion, but I feel like it kind of just like rehashes every single Marvel thing that's been done, and like you can tell it's just like they're just trying to get money, and the CGI kind of looks shitty at some points.
Yeah, the CGI did look pretty bad.
It's like
so I saw it twice. I saw the movie twice. The first time I actually really liked it. Second time I wasn't digging it as much. Like the first half of it just feels like a Marvel movie, right? It's like your standard boring Marvel movie. But then as the movie progresses, that's when it starts feeling like a Sam Raimi movie, and that's pretty much the good things people talk about with this movie is that there's Sam Raimi stuff in it. And if you don't know who Sam Raimi is, he's the guy who did the Evil Dead series. So like he's got roots in horror. And like he does like horror stuff in this movie, and I thought that was pretty unique for a Marvel movie. But there's not enough of it, I feel like I just wish there was more. Like I wanted more of that. You could tell they tried to restrict Sam Raimi because his directing style is pretty it's pretty different from what Marvel usually does. So like you could see his style come through, but a lot of it's like Marvel / Disney, like toning it down.
Yeah, they just
toning down the Sam Raimi stuff.
Box. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked the last half of the movie. That was probably my favorite part.
Yeah, there's definitely good stuff in it. And like I kind of wish they did more with the concept of the movie, but whatever. But like I just feel like it's a part of like a very long string of Marvel just being like, yeah, we can make this movie and people will come watch it, so we don't have to put that much effort into it.
Well, a lot of people thought it was like this big cameo movie with a bunch of cameos in it. And then when you watch the movie, there's cameos, but they're not like as crazy as people thought it was gonna be. Like people thought Deadpool was about to show up or something, but no, it wasn't that at all. And I feel like that's probably mostly the fans' fault, and probably also because we had Spider-Man: No Way Home right before it too, so that might have been a big reason. It still made a lot of money, so who cares? But I feel like this movie could have been way more. Like it couldn't have been, like it's mid, but it could have been great. Like Multiverse of Madness. I feel like they should have done way more with the multiverse idea, don't you think? Like they didn't.
Yeah, that's exactly.
They didn't do a whole lot with the concept. Like they went to like what, 2 multiverses? That's it, right?
That's my thing. Like they went to 2 different multiverses. Like the multiverse is gigantic, and you went to like 2 or 3. Yeah.
There's like a little montage where they're like flying through a bunch of them, but like it's just a little scene. They don't like, I don't know. I was expecting like a weird, insane like comic book level story.
Yeah, like it should be.
But it was actually pretty contained.
Multiverses instead of just the one.
Yeah, Wanda's the best part of the movie, I'd say. I think she's stole the show. Yeah. I think it's a lot of people saying it's more of a Wanda movie than a Doctor Strange movie, and I guess I could see that. It's not really focused on him. He's more like there to push the story.
Yeah, he's just kind of around.
It's kind of like with Spider-Man: No Way Home, the way he was in that movie, but a whole movie.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's just the direction they push his character in at this point. Or they're just like, he's the guy who solves the problem.
Yeah, but after this movie, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching the MCU. And then I saw that She-Hulk trailer, and that solidified it. I think I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm quitting the MCU, and I'm getting into comic books. Right here, I got a fucking Hellboy comic book, and it's been way better than the MCU in the past 3 years. So,
no more MCU tax several times a year.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
She-Hulk.
We can all agree that She-Hulk trailer is pretty bad.
Jeez.
It doesn't look. It just looks so like
she just looks
cookie
like
cutter.
shit.
Yeah, the CGI looks terrible.
The concepts, just the Marvel vibe from it. I don't know.
It's so Marvel.
Yeah, my biggest like mind blown part was like the comments. Like I don't know how the comments were so positive on like that video. Everyone was just like,
yeah,
oh my
like
God.
Everyone's so excited.
Like,
I mean, I've been
like
seeing more people
Facebook
shit on it
post.
recently.
It was weird.
Mm-hmm. I think the YouTube comments are just positive. Maybe they have bots because some guy was like, "Dude, she picks him up at the end of the trailer." LMAO. Like,
yeah, that's insane.
That's what it takes to make you laugh your entire butt off.
Just like NPCs commenting on this fucking trailer,
and it's gonna be
weird.
It's gonna be a TV show too. It's gonna be 6 episodes long, and it's gonna feel like you just watched a long Marvel movie, just like all these other ones.
Yeah.
How do they release like those episodes? Like they release them once a week.
Once a week. Yeah. I watched one episode of Moon Knight and I stopped. And Moon Knight, like that first episode was all right, but like it was different. But I don't know.
Moonlight.
I feel like the whole show. You watched the whole show, right?
I did watch.
Like, how was it as a whole?
They have like they do one part that's really really cool. But like everything up to that is just like some B movie, honestly.
Yeah.
But the cool
I thought Loki was good and WandaVision was pretty good for the first couple episodes, but they end up just becoming Marvel movies by the end.
Yeah.
You guys think Marvel's making a mistake by just like making all these like shows instead of like making movies?
Yeah, I think they are because it's gonna limit because you kind of I think what do you think? Do you think you have to watch WandaVision to watch Doctor Strange, the second one?
It really, really helps.
It helps, right? Like it helps with like the context and stuff.
I mean, because at the start they reference stuff from WandaVision immediately upon her.
Yeah,
appearance.
and you're gonna be confused as to why Wanda's acting like that, right?
Yeah, like exactly.
Because the last time you see her is like what, Endgame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Endgame, and then it's just like, oh yeah, and then now she's around and like she's mean now, and it's like, oh okay.
Yeah.
What'd she do? What happened?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the shows, But like I don't know, something about like the shows are like turning me off because there's so many.
Because you have to watch like more content.
Like a lot going on, and like I feel like the movies are just like a better like way to like experience.
Oh, and you know what else sucks? So they dropped like the Daredevil like stuff, all like the Luke Cage, Daredevil, all that stuff on Disney Plus, and I was like, I wonder what that means. Well, today they announced they're gonna make a Disney Plus Daredevil show. So I don't know what they're planning.
Are they gonna use the same actor?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same actor. It's the same universe, I guess. But
okay.
the actor for Kingpin showed up in Hawkeye, and they like dumbed down his character a lot. Like in Daredevil, he's like a lot more violent, and I guess in Hawkeye he's like stupid. In the Hawkeye show, he like shows up at the end.
I mean,
and like I feel like that's the vibe they're going with the Daredevil show. Like they're just gonna Disneyfy it, because like the Daredevil show on Netflix is like violent and like mature. Like it's actually a really good show. Like if you're gonna watch something Marvel, watch the Daredevil show. It doesn't even connect to the Marvel, or it didn't, but I guess they're gonna try to connect it now. But it didn't really connect to the MCU. It was like its own thing. I thought it was a good show, but.
They messed up by promising Jeremy Renner a show because he's been Hawkeye for so long. Hawkeye sucks, man. Like, no wonder they had to make Kingpin stupid. It's because he's fighting Hawkeye. How do you lose to a man with just arrows, bro?
Yeah.
It's not the 1600s. We have technology. Shoot him.
Dude, Daredevil beat the shit out of him.
That's my thing. Like, it's so...
Okay, in like Hawkeye, he shows up and he gets blown up and there's no blood. And then in the Daredevil show, Kingpin just fucking beheads a guy with a car door, and there's blood everywhere. There's not gonna be, there's no way they're gonna do stuff like that for the new Daredevil show. They're gonna dumb it down so much. They're gonna reduce the violence. They're gonna reduce the swearing. They're gonna reduce the mature style. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be a shadow of what it once was.
It's gonna be a kiddie show. That's probably why they canceled all those shows on Netflix, because they're like, it's getting a little bit violent in here. I don't like everyone's being so mean. You know what I mean? They're like, we're Marvel. Kids watch our stuff. We can't have, adults can't enjoy this.
Yeah. They're probably going to start putting him with Spider-Man too, because he was in No Way Home. He was the lawyer that showed up. They're probably going to have him like be in those movies. He's going to be doing like quips and shit, and
yeah, they're gonna be doing
your typical Marvel shit.
Dude, they're gonna do a freaking courtroom drama by the end of 2025 with She-Hulk versus Daredevil.
Oh my god,
dude!
I would of sadness.
Yeah. Okay, one thing I noticed that Marvel's doing is they're making a woman to replace every hero. I'm not trying to be sexist. It's just something I noticed. Okay, so the Loki show, there's a girl Loki. The new Thor movie, there's a girl Thor. I guess Pepper Potts shows up as Iron Man in Endgame. America Chavez from Doctor Strange, she's gonna be kind of like Doctor Strange, like a girl Doctor Strange. But then there's like an Endgame or end credit scene that's also a girl Doctor Strange. There's She-Hulk. What else was there? I'm trying to remember.
There's some spoilers from Doctor Strange, but
where's the man version of Wanda?
True.
Mwanda. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right?
And
Hawkeye too, actually. Yeah, Hawkeye. There was what's her face? She was kind of like another Hawkeye.
I think they're like, yeah, we need to include women and minorities and stuff. Which is cool. The multiverse is like a natural way to do that, but if you just do another character that does the same thing as the other character, it's like
a lazy writing.
Yeah, like it's okay to have that stuff, but like I feel like they're becoming super obsessed with like including all these like different representation in these movies. Like the Doctor Strange one, they had a lesbian family in it. And it was like a quick one-off scene that like they probably cut for China, and it didn't really matter too much to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff like that. You know, if it doesn't really matter to the story, I don't think there's no reason to do it.
I do,
or make it a part of the story.
I do,
or just make it part of the story.
That it's totally. I kind of disagree. I think it's all right for random stuff to exist. It's like, because it doesn't really matter. Most people's lives, if you're a lesbian, your life isn't about being a lesbian solely. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And I think
know,
I think it's okay
agree,
for it to show up in
but-
movies. I think it just feels scummy when it's Marvel because you know they just want money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
fine.
just
Like
want-
the only
they just
reason
want all the
Marvel
people
does
to-
it is because,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, come see this movie. We got
Like-
this thing in it.
Make a main character that's like,
That's
You
my,
know,
yeah, that's exactly
like
That's
gay,
exactly the
and make it like
Yeah.
don't make it like about them being gay, but like just
Yeah,
make them
just
gay
make
and,
it,
like
like-
make it important.
a part of it. Yeah, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
like why couldn't
Not just
Peter,
like a little segment. Like don't like just like hey nope.
yeah, like why
too
couldn't
much.
Mary Jane be Mark Jones and then they just are like the same couple, but Mary Jane is a guy, or you know what I'm saying? Like just do that,
Yeah.
just do it, but don't make it like weird and like. Oh, Aunt May's, I don't want to come out to Aunt May. I'm scared. Like, I mean, that can be like a part of the story, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's a way to do it where it's just like people feel like they're a part of the media, and it's not like they're included just to like get the Hollywood. Yeah, you're including people.
Yeah, just to
stamp.
get like points.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would love
Like
to
just
see
make an actual character that's gay, and like that's like the whole story.
Into the Spider-Verse
They-
is a perfect example of this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah.
you're like, it's just like he just happens to be black and he's awesome and he just does all this shit and he's a normal dude. Like that's what the character
Yeah.
should. That's what it should be like going into the future.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do with that universe more than the MCU.
Dear God, I
Across
hope
the
they
Spider Verse.
don't put it into Marvel. Don't put it into the
No, there's no way. There's no way they're gonna
don't
do
mix
it.
the juice.
It just wouldn't make any sense.
you know, I would be.
I don't
It would suck if they mixed.
I feel
the
like-
juice.
I feel like the MCU is going downhill, and I think the MonsterVerse is gonna be going up. You know, they just announced they're doing another Godzilla versus Kong movie, and they're gonna do a Godzilla Apple Plus show, Apple TV Plus show. So
Dude, buy
I don't know.
Monsterverse stocks.
yeah, MonsterVerse.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then DC.
a
I think
Godzilla
DC's
poster.
been doing good recently. They had the Batman, they had the Suicide Squad, you know, and those were like rated R movies. So like you got to see like some. Well, actually, Batman was PG-13, but it could have been rated R. But like it was more violent and dark than your typical Marvel thing. So it like felt fresh. So, yeah.
Are they ever gonna like do Superman stuff, or are they done with that shit?
I don't know. Like the actor for Superman left, so like they
Yeah, I
have to
don't-
find
I-
someone else.
And like Man of Steel.
They could make a good Superman movie if they tried again, just like the same thing they did with the Batman. Like they redeemed themselves there. They should do it again with the Superman.
They got
Jason
they got,
Momoa is pretty good as Aquaman. I like him as Aquaman.
they got
Yeah,
too
keep
many
him.
like they keep recreating their superheroes. They gotta like
They gotta get
gotta
bigger.
stick to
Yeah.
one. How many
But I
Batmans
gotta
have they
say-
had in the past like 3 years?
The first Aquaman movie was not good, in my opinion.
It's better than the other. It's better than most of the DC movies, though. Like it was actually like entertaining.
It was
Like,
entertaining.
If
I
you watch
just-
Suicide Squad, it's awful.
Fair
It's
enough.
not even fun to watch.
People keep crashing through walls in that movie, though.
There's like 3 scenes where they're talking to each other and they just blow up.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, this is boring. This is boring. Somebody crashes through the wall.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, the bad guy's here. Ah.
See, what works about the movie though is that Jason Momoa was like a likable character. Like he he's just charismatic guy. So, and then you watch like Suicide Squad, and none of them are charismatic or fun to watch. And also the editing's really bad in that movie.
Yikes.
It's like just music compilations and shit.
Montage. Of
Those were the
these.
dark days of DC. Anyways, for the Doctor Strange movie, when I went to go see it in theaters, they played the Avatar 2 trailer before they dropped it online. Like 2 days before the trailer dropped online, it was in the theaters.
I saw it. It dropped online, and then I saw it in the theater a second time when I saw Doctor Strange.
How does it look? What did you think? It looks pretty good on a big screen.
It looks like it'll be pretty good. My opinion on Avatar, though, is who cares? Who asked?
Dude, James Cameron is planning on making 5 movies for that series.
Aren't they like all in production at the same time too?
Yeah, they are. Like he's been shooting for like 4 and 3.
Because
he like, yeah, like he's trying to tell. He's been saying like he wants to tell a generational story, which could be interesting. Like, I can respect the man because he's been working on this movie for 10 damn years, and it's all on his own budget, I guess. So like I guess he's passionate about it.
I mean, if it bangs, I'll eat my foot. But like, the first Avatar movie wasn't even that good, in my opinion. It was just that it was in just IMAX, right?
Cliche.
What was it in? It was like IMAX. Yeah, it was like
I've never seen it.
Crazy IMAX animation. You've never seen it, dude? It's fine.
No, I just heard that it's really long and like.
How long is it?
I don't know.
It's an original film, original idea.
Yeah,
it is good to see an original.
Haven't had one of those
like interesting. Like at least back then, it was like what 2012,
2009. And
really?
actually, that movie came out at a perfect time because there wasn't a lot of movies that looked like that. Like a lot of CGI was still pretty bad back then.
Yeah,
so like Avatar was the first time it looked really good.
It was just revolutionary for like the time, I guess.
That's the thing.
So that's why it was so big.
Also, people said the 3D was great because it was shot like it was purposely shot to look good on 3D.
Dude, 3D movies.
Yeah.
It was like, it wasn't like gimmicky
big
3D.
It was a big 3D movie, and it was a big like IMAX movie, and it looked good, and it just struck at a really good time, and like it's a fine movie, right? But I feel like the fact that he's taken 10 darn years, I don't remember any character names from Avatar except for Jake because the main character is named Jake.
Yeah, I can't remember any of them either. They're very forgettable. I remember the music. That was pretty good, I guess.
I remember there's a mech in it, and that was okay. It was kind of weird, but it was fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, but like, I know one group of people that'll be excited. There's this TV show called How To with John Wilson, and he just goes around and gets into random situations. And in one episode, he ends up with a group of people who's obsessed with Avatar. And this is like last year. And like it's a group of people who come together and they watch Avatar and they like eat blue food and talk about how much they love Avatar.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Isn't there like a group of people that like want to become the blue people and like fuck aliens?
I think there is a group. And I think this group was an offshoot of that group that just liked the movie a lot. But it was it's an insane piece
weird
of television.
thing to like really like.
Yeah. It's just like, why Avatar?
I forget. Like, do you reincarnate as like those blue people? Right.
It's
you
like
gotta, connect your body or your mind somehow.
It's like an early VR story. Yeah, you just like connect your mind to the thing. You
really
get
Ready
like, put in
Player
a
One.
chamber.
Yeah, Ready Player One.
Yeah, and then you turn into a blue person, and you can like live in there forever. I guess if you want to. I don't remember how it works, but yeah, blue people. It'll be so awesome or bad.
Smurfs 2 Way of the Water. Okay, the Avatar 2 Way of the Water sounds like an Avatar The Last Airbender movie.
It does.
Like
Way of the Water.
Yeah,
Avatar
it sounds
2
like
Way of the Water.
It sounds like an Avatar movie.
It does.
You know what else? I can't think of a way to transition into this. Creator Clash. The big YouTube event.
Did you guys watch
Creator Clash Way of the Michael Reeves kicking ass.
Sure.
Yeah. I saw clips of. I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, I just looked at clips.
whole
Jeffrey watched the
thing.
whole damn thing apparently.
Yeah, my brother bought a ticket and then we watched it together and it was fun. It was an incredible event. I'm not gonna lie. Usually
I've heard
boxing
a lot of
events
people
suck.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was nice that it all went to charity and it's not just like Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather hugging for like a bunch of minutes and then farming free money.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah. They didn't farm to a tie. Like it's like they would call it. They'd be like, yeah, somebody wins. Boom. Like that's what you should do. But yeah, it was a good
You could
event.
tell people were like they trained for this. Like they actually cared about this and like they were taking it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like each match was really good and like fun to watch.
Well, most of the matches. Some people got dumped.
Well, some of them were just annihilated.
Some of
Like,
them
odds
shouldn't
one
have
out.
been, some of them shouldn't have agreed. Like, yeah, odd ones out should
odd
not have
one out.
agreed to fight.
I feel
ever.
so bad for him.
Dude, he got dumpstered.
The first punch, he lost some brain cells there. You could see it.
Oh.
Yeah, and the guy who was fighting, I did a thing, was like, stop the fight. You should stop this fight. Like, he would punch him and like
He looked at the ref. He was like,
punch him again. It's
He's
like,
like-
dude, he needs to be done. And it's like, the ref
Yeah.
took forever to call it, but it was only like round 2 or some shit. And the guy that fought him, I did a thing. He wore khaki pants and came out like dancing on the ring like a fool, and then like just poops on him and walks away. It's like, dang, okay, get owned. Odd ones out.
dude, Epic Mealtime was there, and I forgot about that YouTuber.
Yeah,
Like, I forgot he existed.
he's still funny, dude. It's a shame that his channel is like not as hype as it used to be.
Yeah.
I saw a video about why his like channel like died. It's
Is
like
that
I think
a
like
Colin and Samir video.
who?
Colin there. Never mind. There's some YouTubers.
I
that do
don't
YouTube
remember.
videos.
I just remember him like I don't know what it was. I think he was explaining how like his YouTube channel turned into like more like a business rather than like a fun thing that used to do with his friends, and it slowly just like and then he had problems with his like with the people working for him, and like it just like died off.
That's how the creatures went. This group
Yeah.
of people.
That's a very brief. I don't know, really, to be honest.
That makes
It was a
sense,
long
though.
time ago, but yeah, that's how.
Yeah, no. He came out dressed
Makes
as
sense.
Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid, and then beat the shit out of Aaron Hansen.
Yeah.
From the
Dude,
Good
iDubbbz walked out to get got by Death Grips.
Really,
Yeah.
that's,
I thought that-
I saw his fight with one of the people. I think he won.
He fought Dr. Mike. And
Yeah.
he lost.
And he
It went the
lost. But
distance,
that
but
went
he
like for
lost.
5 rounds, didn't it?
Yeah, they went the whole way. But he did lose to Dr. Mike because Dr. Mike had previous boxing experience and was already just incredibly shredded before they started
Damn,
training.
that's
So it was just
unfair.
kind of, yeah. But iDubbbz was like, yeah, I think he said somewhere that he didn't want to like put himself in a situation where he's like easily gonna win because like he organized the thing. So it'd be like
Yeah,
he just
it'd be
organized
kinda
a
just
fight
weird.
to just beat the trash out
Yeah.
of somebody and go.
Dude, he broke his nose, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't see that. That's
I think
insane.
so.
I saw he was like all fucked up. I saw like a TikTok of him like all bruised up and shit.
He probably did break his
Yeah.
nose. Dr. Mike is a machine, dude. And he's like an actual doctor, so it's like breaking the code, honestly. Kind of fucked up.
Ego Raptor from Game Grumps was there.
Yeah, he
But
fought,
I
he
didn't
fought
see
Epic
his fight.
Mealtime. He fought Epic Mealtime.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, no, he got owned
Oh.
in 2 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but to be fair,
Wait, what happened?
Epic
Did
Mealtime
Michael
was, like,
Reeves win
bigger.
his first round?
Dude,
He did,
Michael-
right?
He
I can't remember.
it was second round. It was second
Oh,
round, but Michael Reeves rolled, dude. He looked like an actual
Like-
boxer.
Yeah, like he was like he was actually moving like a boxer would.
Yeah, hold on.
Like,
Sorry.
he's
yeah. What?
He's like a small guy too, right?
Yeah,
He's,
well,
like,
he fought a
as
guy who
tall
was
as
the
me.
same height. He fought
Not small, like but he's like height wise.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty big.
Yeah, it was the 5'3" fight. Him and Graham Steffens, a like financial YouTuber. But dude, Michael, sorry, audio listeners, hold on. He was hitting stuff like he's going like
Yeah,
like he was spinning around, and there was like one part where he was walking up like. And I was like,
Like,
oh my
yeah,
God.
like-
oh my god,
like he's
I
a
would
pro
FF.
boxer.
I would absolutely surrender that if he walks up like that. I'm like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah, and he's like twice. He's like you're like twice his size, and yet like he's
It's like Little Mac.
scary.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
dude.
like Little Mac.
He's 24. The guy who was fighting was like 30, and he still like owned him.
Damn.
But to be fair, the guy who was
I-
fighting was like an actual financial YouTuber and nerd.
I mean, like I've always known that like Michael Reeves was like pretty like shredded.
Yeah, he was the goat, dude. And he walked out to Mine Diamonds, but like just the acapella version of the kid screaming. It's like
course.
Mine
That's-
Diamonds.
Memer.
And
What a
he had
memer.
Yeah,
he
that's
had
what he would do. That's a
he had
very Michael
creeper
Reeves thing.
mouthpiece. Yeah.
One of the commentators, I was like, why does that sound like Critical? And I realized it was Critical. Like he was one of the commentators. I was like, wow, that's crazy that he's just sitting there commentating.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
didn't like Airsoft Fatty sing the national anthem?
Yeah, I sent you
He-
the TikTok of
He had to
that.
reset
Yeah,
like
you sent
3
me that.
times, right?
Yeah, It was
Yeah,
kind of
he's like-
it was kind of wholesome though. Everyone
was
started
cute.
singing with him.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was
and
funny.
people like gave him the lyrics by the end. By the third go around, people just kept going
Oh,
without him.
say, can you see?
It really wasn't that bad. Like
Yeah, I think
considering
after
just like
the
it's
first
a hard
starting, like-
song to sing.
I think after his first try, he's like, "Fuck," just on the
Yeah.
mic.
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
like,
like,
oh, I got nervous. I'm gonna try again. All right, here we go. Oh, say. Or
oh
whatever.
yeah, I
I mean,
think
he's
he was
just-
like, "I got nervous, sorry," and then he's like, "Fuck," and then he goes again. It's like,
Yeah, and he's like sweating.
You gotta
he's
love
like,
that guy. You
he
gotta
was so
love him.
nervous.
oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah. Another fight
Okay.
that was good was Haley versus Minx.
Oh yeah.
Because Minx's mouthpiece made it look like she was smiling like a jackal the entire time.
Yeah.
But she
Didn't
was
she
like
just like slap? Just like
pretty Minx's punches were kind of bad, but they had more power than Haley's punches, so Haley just got rolled
yeah.
by the end of it. And also Haley walked out to Kid A, or to the first track, to Everything in This Place off of Kid A by Radiohead. Like weird walkout song.
Weird
and it made
choice.
me-
That's really weird.
Yeah, it made me scared that she was just like a freak and was gonna own Minx, because I was betting channel points in Mizkif's channel the whole time, and I was like, wait,
Yeah.
my points? But she got owned.
Could have done isn't song is that by One Ain't Heard of Pain. Is that the song that I'm thinking of that samples it? Yeah,
Shit, I don't know
Peaking.
what the
it's
song's
like it's
called,
peaking, right?
but I think that's right. Yeah,
By One Ain't Pain. That'd be more suitable.
yeah, that would she would have won if she walked out to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you guys walk out? What song would you guys walk out
What
to?
song?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It'd have to be a song I resonate with. I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
just all walk out to the Kroop Scoop theme song. Do 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 do.
I would walk out to
Do-do.
1539 North Calvert by
Oh,
Jedi
that's
Mafia.
like
'Cause
your
that's just
favorite
my-
song of all time.
That's my favorite song. It's because it's a
Dude,
good
I don't even
walkout
know,
song.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like a song that would be good to walk out to.
Thinking like an Aaron Cartier song or something.
That'd be
Something
sick.
goofy as shit.
Yo, do you guys want to fight? Let's train. Let's train,
I would-
and then when we go on the West Virginia trip, we all fight.
I don't think I'd beat anybody. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Who
I
do you
would get
think
my
would win
ass
between
whooped.
us three?
Yeah,
I think it's
I'd
close
suck.
between me and you, Ethan. And your own. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
I think you own.
I think I could beat Faco maybe if I trained.
I think he could
Yeah.
beat Fago.
I think Faco's
Yeah.
similar height to me. That's
I think
why.
he could beat Yoshi.
All right, Creator Clash 2. Creator Clash 2. If there was a Creator Clash 2, who would
Like,
you want
beat
to
up
see?
Danerade.
I want Mizkif to fight just because he's a little bitch.
That's true.
If he gets owned, it's funny, and if he wins, Sag.
I want to see Tim the Tap Man.
Tim the Tap Man would be incredible.
I want to see Tyler one.
I want to see
Oh, yeah,
That
Tyler. Wait,
wouldn't
who
be
would he
fair.
fight?
who would he fight?
I don't know.
He could fight
Yeah,
Canute,
who would he
a random Twitch streamer who's an actual bodybuilder, because anybody else would get dumpstered every day.
Dude, I don't know. Tyler one. That'd be so interesting to see him like actually fight because he's like,
He's a fucking animal, dude.
I know he's
He
crazy.
would roll so hard.
Yeah, like I
I'd
can't
like
think
to
of
see
anyone.
Tyler
who would be-
Blevins fight. Ninja Tyler Blevins.
Yeah.
His blue hair.
Yeah.
He would lose. I don't know who would beat.
I don't know. Literally anybody. I feel like he would get his ass whooped.
Ninja, I challenge you. Dude, if Ninja
I
watches
would want to
this,
see
we'd
Angry
fight.
Joe.
That'd be tight.
Ooh, Angry Joe versus the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah,
Like
some,
Ralph the
pe-
Movie Maker.
some people
Oh,
shouldn't agree
Ralph.
to take the fights.
Yeah.
I feel like some people want to fight that shouldn't fight. Odd ones out shouldn't fight. Ego Raptor probably
Yeah.
shouldn't fight. Who else
Yeah,
shouldn't fight?
probably.
Matt Watson from Super Mega, who got owned in 26 seconds pretty much, should not fight.
Oh, I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, no, he was
Damn.
he was the first fight. The fight was ended
That's how
within a
long he
minute.
lasted? A little bitch.
Yeah, he got rolled.
I like Mr. Beast. I feel like Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Beast lives a comfy life.
Mr. Beast.
Let's
Yeah,
get
Mr.
him.
Beast needs to get slapped.
Yeah,
and
somebody
shit.
fight Mr. Beast. Who would he fight? He'd fight somebody he gives money to.
Yeah.
If you beat me in this boxing match, you win $1 million.
Yeah, he'd make a
He
video
takes
out
off
of
his
it.
shirt. He's like shredded.
Little they know.
looks like
I've
a
been
JoJo
working out for
character.
the past like 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he like does a side to the camera and he's like, "Little do they know, I hired Floyd Mayweather to train me for 8 years and trained in the Himalaya mountains." And then like it goes back to
He
the
takes
ring
off-
and he's just like the buffest guy of all time.
Yeah, he looks like the dudes from Baki or whatever that show is. He's just like a big mountain mass of muscle. He's like walking up like, all right, let's go. Let's see how this goes. Who we fight though?
I don't know. I think if that case he would own everyone. Dude, honestly,
I want to see what's his name? From Vsauce?
Michael Vsauce.
Michael.
Vsauce, Michael here.
Now that would be funny.
Vsauce Michael
I feel
here.
like he would roll, honestly. How old is he?
Like,
though?
Yeah, he'd kick ass. Yeah.
He's like 30s, probably, right?
He's probably mid.
Yeah,
30s,
late
honestly.
30s, maybe.
He gives me mid 30s
Late
vibes.
30s.
Late 30s. He might
He's
roll.
like married. He
might
doesn't
be
have
an
a
older
kid, but he's like
opponent.
married, right? I think.
IDK.
Yeah. Ant Venom versus
Guy does Minecraft.
Sky does Minecraft.
Yeah.
I hate Sky does
It's a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers.
Minecraft YouTubers. Dream versus George Not Found.
There you go.
Tommy Innit versus, I don't know.
Tubbo.
Isn't he a kid? Ain't
No,
right.
Yeah.
he's 18. He made
Oh.
it. Yeah, we could
Yeah,
legally
Tommy
fight
Innit
him.
versus Dannerade. Wait, Dannerade versus Yoshi.
Ooh, let's
Pretty
make our
good.
own creative clash. Me versus
It's kind of fair. Isn't Danorade's athletic? He like plays. We probably shouldn't. We shouldn't say too much.
Hey, Dane.
I'll bleep that out.
He plays.
no.
Dude.
What about fuck, I had it. Oh, Scott the Woz versus I don't know, JonTron. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, it should have been JonTron versus Ego Raptor. A battle
Oh,
for the ages.
oh,
Because
wait,
JonTron
yeah.
got kicked out of Game Grumps
Well, he left Game Grumps
or
I thought.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, the battle that's been building up for centuries,
I
and
think
they
they have
finally get to
actual
duke
beef.
it out.
I don't remember why though.
They might have had beef, but it's probably gone now.
Yeah, that's
That was like a long time
It's been a
ago.
long time. Who cares? Yeah. But now they rehash it and fight. Who would win? I think Ego Raptor would win.
Yeah, JonTron's a big dude, but I don't think he's like a punch to the face would probably like hurt him. He'd
Side
probably
note,
go like,
Actually,
whoa.
Side note about Ego Raptor, those greasy cornrows, not the move. I think I showed
Yeah.
that to you guys. Like, I just can't believe it. I mean, I think it was just to get his hair out of his face, but like, just on a ponytail, my friend.
Yeah.
It was insane.
What do you
it's-
guys? Who do you think XQC would fight?
Matt Watson, because they're both stick humans.
Dude, XQC would be like in the middle of the fight, like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, he's like,
would
whoa, you knocked out my
Like,
mouthpiece. You knocked out my
wait,
mouthpiece. It's like, what? And then he sucker punches him.
Yeah, you would fucking do some cheap shit like that.
Trainwrecks.
Trainwrecks is a behemoth.
Probably.
Trainwrecks versus IQ, or why did I say IQ? I mean, Ice Poseidon.
Ooh.
I was about to say
Trainwrecks would
IQ.
win though. Trainwrecks is just coked the hell out at all
Wait,
times.
Trainwrecks versus Tyler 1. Yeah, there you go. That'd be a good fight.
I feel like Tyler one would win.
Tyler one would win, but I think Train would put up a fight because of cocaine.
Yeah, he would put up a fight.
Allegedly cocaine. He might not do cocaine. Who knows?
No,
Probably.
he will.
Yeah,
He probably will.
Yeah, he probably. Sorry, Train.
Yeah, well, from what I'm hearing, we should be in charge of Creator Clash 2, and we should be the ones commentating.
Yep.
3 dudes, the Kroop
Yeah.
Scoop. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
We got the perfect list of people.
Yeah,
to
I got
fight.
it. I got my line. Oh my gosh, he hit him.
Whoa!
That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was insane. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait,
so hire us.
who do we get to sing the national anthem?
Greenie.
Yeah, I agree.
Good.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, go check out the Greenie episode if you want to see who Greenie is. He should sing the national anthem, right? Leave a like if you think so.
Yeah, you should definitely check out the Greenie episode if you like sports and
And
school
Going to the gym.
and going to the gym
and Ed Sheeran.
If you like She-Hulk, if you left a positive comment in the She-Hulk video,
If you heckin'
trailer.
Yeah.
love Marvel.
Or
Go
probably
check out
an
the Granny
NPC.
episode.
So we got our last weekly balls news. Adult Swim announced they're doing a 10-episode Rick and Morty anime. This is not a joke.
I haven't seen anything about this. How does it look?
Yeah. We don't know what it looks like yet, but what we're assuming it's gonna look like, it's probably gonna look like this animated short they did like a year ago, with an anime style. Here, I'll send it right here. So I don't know. It might be interesting. Rick and Morty's they always do like these different like they'll like upload animated shorts on the Adult Swim YouTube channel with like different styles themed to Rick and Morty, which ends up being more interesting than the new seasons of Rick and Morty, anyways.
That's not bad. I don't mind the art style.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think it could be fine. It's kind of, I think Rick and Morty, part of the humor is now baked in, like the existential, like, oh my god, what do people do to cartoon characters after the whole like Pickle Rick thing?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's like like inherently they're just like, now look, he's a turkey. Look how stupid cartoons are these days with like adult
have
characters.
you been catching up with Rick and Morty? Because I stopped after season 3.
I'm caught up. I also watch
Are you caught
TV
up?
shows that I
How's
don't like.
how's season 4 and 5?
Season 4 is kind of bad, and season 5 is also
Yeah.
kind of bad, but there's some funny moments in it. Like I'd say
I
season
remember
5
I
is more
watched
worth
like
the
2
watch.
episodes of season 4 and I stopped.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't get through it.
It's definitely gone downhill in my opinion. Like I'll still watch it because I just like watch TV shows and like don't think about whether or not I should waste my time with them. But it's probably it's fine. Rick and Morty's fine.
The first 2 seasons are the best. Like I think to me that's like the golden age Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's definitely the
Those
best
first 2
content
seasons.
they had. And it doesn't
Yeah,
help
and that's
that,
where like all their funny like their quotable clips come from.
yeah, the best moments. And like I feel like now it's just like after all the Pickle Rick stuff, it's like, dang, we don't like the show's just like it feels kind of obnoxious. When you hear the name, you're just like, oh,
I know,
and it
it's
kind
like
of ruins it.
oh my gosh, Rick and Morty. Oh my god.
And then they do an episode where like dragons have sex, and you're like, okay, I don't know how
Yeah.
much longer I can like defend this show or care.
See, I feel like Rick and Morty used to be like better written. Like
Yeah,
the first
for
2
sure.
seasons, it's like a difference in quality to me.
It really
Like season
is.
3 was I liked season 3, but there's a noticeable difference in season 3.
Yeah,
Like
season 3,
it's
like,
way more memeier in season 3.
mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's when Pickle Rick happened, right?
Yeah, and that Pickle Rick episode is so weird. Even for Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and they had
don't
like a
know.
vat of acid episode. Like it just feels like they're like, dang, I think they honestly pumped the scale too hard in the first 2 seasons, and they're like, oh, but I want to make 6 seasons or a lot more seasons, so we're gonna have to like go like, oh yeah, this episode, there's a vat of acid. This episode we spoofed the Avengers.
Yeah.
It's just like smaller like it's less. They don't go as much places. Like there's episodes where they do, and when they do go a bunch of places, it's like awesome. But I think it's just harder to rate, and they want to pump out more seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll check out season 4 and 5 one day, but not now. But I will check out this anime.
I'll give it a peek. Why not? It could be cool.
Rick and Morty anime. I mean, yeah. See what they do. All right, let's go to one of our weekly segments, Kroop Tunes.
Yeah. That was a long balls news.
Yeah, there was a lot of balls news.
Yeah, a lot of balls happened in the past 2 weeks.
Balls. Right. So, Kroop Tunes. This is the segment of the show where we share what we've been listening to this week. It could be a song, album, single, I don't know, EP. And I will go first. So, I've been listening to I'd consider it an album. It's a little short, but it's Rainbow Cassette by Maisie or Mazzy. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. It's like indie pop. It's a little weird pop. I don't know how to fucking describe it, but it's good. It's short. It's catchy. I think it's like fun and silly, like silly production. I don't know how to describe it. It has a lot of like little sound effects and shit going on. The lyrics are like fun and like relatable. They have like, or she has songs called "No Friends" and "I Think I Want to Be Alone." It's like edgy shit, but it's always like it's like upbeat and like fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And my favorite song off of there is "Dum Dum." It's a song about everyone being dumb.
I agree. There's a lot of dumb people out there.
Well, I'm sure it has another meaning or something because that's just the face value meaning.
Yeah.
The song,
Probably.
but
Based. Everyone is cringe and I'm PogChamp.
it's probably
Yeah,
something
we're
like
the
that.
only cool ones here. We got
It's
a
like
That sounds
podcast.
interesting, though.
she's like self-aware and like kind of weird and wacky. I think I took a peek at the music, like one of her music videos, and it was like crazy. But
That sounds interesting.
it's a good one. It's pretty short. It's like 8 songs, but there's like a beginning interlude and like an end one that's like 30 seconds, and all the songs are like less than like 3 minutes. So
Nice. Is it more acoustic or electronic?
a little bit of both. It's like
Tight.
pop, indie pop kind of.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I'll check that out. That sounds
lot of-
interesting.
Has cool production stuff, but then like there'd be like piano shit, you know.
Tight.
Yeah, that's good. I like her voice and like the lyrics and melodies. The melodies are catchy. She's catchy.
Catches you.
All right. Well, I just got one song. I literally listened to it today. It's so it's a song called "I Know How You Get" by Mickey Gee. It's alternative / indie. It's
Post mine.
it makes me happy. It's like a very summertime pop kind of song. It's a really bright mood. I like it. It's from this album. What's it called? It's called Pronounced McGee.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
No, I just opened it on Spotify.
Oh, it's called Pronounced McGee. It has like 9 songs, so I'm thinking about listening to the album because I like this song. Checking it out, but yeah, maybe next week or maybe the next time, I'll recommend the whole album once I've listened to it.
Nice. Well, I've got a bit of I guess it's a debut album called "Out of My Mind" by an artist named Lando. Now, I've known about Lando for a few years, actually. I listened to some of his stuff in like 2015 when I was like first getting into SoundCloud and like trying to learn how to make my own music. And something I really liked about his music was that at the time it sounded like something I could make, you know. It's like piano stuff, like very, very obviously like MIDI stuff, but it still has like this charm to it that I really liked. But I kind of just like stopped listening to him, stopped keeping up. And the other day I was going through SoundCloud and I was like, I wonder what this guy's up to. Turns out he just released his debut album, Out of My Mind, and I was like, okay, cool. I wonder where he's gone. And now I will say that he's moved beyond stuff that I could make because he still has that same charm, but he's like moved the production forward and he's learned a lot more, and it's like his own style now. And I will say it's a little more video gamey than some people would like, but it's kind of, he's shifted more hyperpop adjacent, which is something I think is pretty interesting. I've seen a lot of artists, honestly, from the past start shifting towards hyperpop because it has this like way you can express yourself, like underscores Gabby Star, Sorsha Dream. It's kind of like more expressive. Oh, my 100x. It's more like expressive music through the electronics and stuff, and that's something that he's kind of scooted towards. There's more auto-tune than there used to be, and it's pretty cool to see like his tastes have kind of shifted towards my taste as well, and he still has this kind of like loungy jazz feel that he used to have, which I think puts him apart from other people just like coming and biting on hyper pop stuff. Like he kind of like takes it and adds it to something that he's already been doing. And the album, on top of all that stuff, is pretty good. I like it a lot. My favorite tracks off of it are probably Fix Me into HPPD, because they like have a, it's like a, the transition between the two songs is like really smooth, and I love the production a lot on them. They're shorter songs. Those ones are like 1 minute. A lot of these songs are like 2.5 minutes. I also really like Just a Dream, which is a good song. It's 2 minutes 18. It's very like, it's more poppy than a lot of the other stuff. It's kind of just like, and he still has some of that like MIDI stuff flair to it. I don't know. It's so good. And then Electric Lullaby, the closing track, really good, really soothing. It's a lullaby. So check it out, Scoopers.
Yeah. I like MIDI.
Yeah.
I like
All right,
MIDI.
I wanted to say one more. Just not, it's not my Kroop Tunes, but I just want to mention.
Oh snap!
So Callie Cartier, previously known as Aaron Cartier, this is under his like pop alias, right? I think that's the idea. He's like kind of created a new identity for himself because he wants to like deviate from like rap music to like more like hyper poppy, which he was already in like the hyper pop universe, but he released Princess, and it's pretty good. That too. That's what I thought you were gonna maybe say.
Yeah, I didn't even know the album came out.
Oh, it came out last night. Well, I thought that's what Eric was typing in the chat. He said "Fresh Tuna Fish," and I was like, it's out."
Yeah, I thought it was just Fresh Tuna Fish, and I was like, I feel like that doesn't need to be
"Fresh Tuna
a
Fish"
big
was
ID.
just a interlude.
Is it just 35
30
seconds of Fresh Tuna
Yeah.
Fish?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I was
so
like,
good,
I
though.
was like, why is this this like, whoa, big reveal? Fresh Tuna Fish came out.
But like the songs are like really
But
good. Like
I do want to
there's-
listen to. I love The City. The song
yeah,
that
the
came
city-
that
like some
came
of the
out
songs are
before.
just like surprisingly like emotional and like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I like Callie Cartier. I'm cool. I'm very interested in the direction. As soon as Aaron Cartier switched the name and then dropped the I guess it's just called City. I thought it was The City, but when Aaron Cartier dropped City, I was like, oh, okay, I love this direction. I'm very happy. So I'm definitely gonna check that one out because I want to
Yeah,
hear what it's like.
it is good, and it's also 10 songs, but it's very short because all the songs are short.
We love that.
Post that.
Check it out, everybody. Kroop
Music.
Tunes. Music.
Check out the music. Real.
Listen to more music.
Shit.
It changes your life.
Listen to my music. I have one song on.
Yeah, go listen to BC 3000.
Yeah, that one.
All right, speaking of hyperpop, here's a movie that would go well with hyperpop, I feel.
I get it.
Um,
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, why not?
Pop movie.
we saw a movie. Kroop. Oh yeah, welcome to Kroop Reels. This is this is a new segment. Yeah, it's where we recommend movies and we talk about movies. So we recommended last week, well, not last week, the other episode, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and we all saw it. What did we all think of the movie?
Best movie
Good.
about multiverses that will probably ever come out.
Very good. Very good movie.
Stupid movie.
Fuck you, guys.
It's so
Sucks.
bad.
Oh, bro.
God, it's so
Wait.
bad.
It was kinda
Doctor Strange
silly.
was so much better. Yeah.
I didn't get it, so I didn't like it.
Okay, well, before we get into it,
I didn't like.
I
that they
feel
were
like the
building for it.
multiverse idea was handled better.
Are we
in
doing
this movie.
spoilers?
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, we're gonna
If
do
you-
spoilers.
Yeah, if you don't want spoilers for Everything Everywhere All at Once, skip this portion of the video.
Yeah, I will put a timestamp. If you're on YouTube, you can just click through it.
It'll probably just be
On Spotify, you're fucked, but you'll figure it out.
yeah, it'll probably just be this to the end of the episode, and then we
Yeah.
just get out.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna
click
close the
off.
episode after
So
this.
yeah, just get out of here. Thanks
Yeah,
for
see ya.
watching. Thank you
Get the
so much.
fuck out of here. All right.
All right.
That's a
Let's
scoop.
talk spoilers.
Time,
All right.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, obviously it's a great film. It was okay. Well, what did you guys expect before you went into this movie? Like, what were you expecting?
I got a little overly hyped up about it from like TikTok. I would see like I'd get TikToks like I have never seen a movie better than this one before. This is the best movie I've ever seen. And so I was getting kind of scared. I really was trying to ignore it.
Yeah.
And I heard good things from you, Ethan. And I don't know, I got scared. So like, but I ended up enjoying it. So
I hadn't
Yeah,
really heard jack shit besides it was good before I went in. So
Yeah, my first time I watched it when it came out, and then the second time it had already been like everyone was like talking about it. But like second time I liked it even more. But the theater experience for this movie was really funny. There's a part in the movie where they have to jump on a butt plug
oh yeah.
so that they can
Yeah.
get powers from a different version of them in the multiverse. And the theater I've never seen the theater laugh so hard at a scene. Like when the guy when they're like trying to get the butt plug from each other, and that cop just jumps out of nowhere and he's like spraying his asshole to prepare himself to land on that butt plug. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really funny. It's a really funny movie.
it is funny. And I thought I wasn't going to like it actually because of that. I thought the first fight scene at the elevator, like when they were about to get into the elevator, like when it got like goofy and shit. I was like, dude, I thought this movie was supposed to be like, I don't know, not that goofy, but like I thought I wasn't gonna like it. But then I ended up.
Yeah,
It was great.
I think the silliness, like honestly, kind of just comes in hand with the multiverse.
It
thing,
just
'cause it's
just
like-
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like it's the multiverse. Are you kidding me? Like it's just so much. It's everything from all these universes is gonna collide. Like, why does a lot of multiversal content feel like humor can't collide from other places? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Like
it uses
they literally
humor.
they had those sausage like hot dog finger people, and they show up that like that multiverse shows up a lot.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
It's just like
I like that.
it's funny.
yeah,
They like
Rock
stick the hot dogs
multiverse.
in their mouth and they like cum or whatever with ketchup or mustard.
Yeah, it's like yeah, of course there's gonna be stupid universes, and of course there's gonna be like regular stuff going on, because like I don't know, it's just like it's multiverses in a way that I think probably will not be done to a similar level for a little bit here.
Yeah, of course there's a universe where where Pixar made Ratatouille instead of Ratatouille, and Ratatouille was actually a real thing. Of course that
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah, I think like the idea is like, since there's infinite universes, literally infinite possibilities, so like anything can happen.
Yeah, it's just literally anything the writer can think of. It's like there it is.
Yeah.
Rapid fire, because you have to.
It was also so like visually like appealing. There was just so many like just like really well done shots, and like I don't know, you remember that one scene where it's just like the screen goes crazy and like
Yeah.
it's just showing all the different versions of Evelyn.
Yeah,
Was that her
Yeah.
name?
yeah,
That was
Yeah.
it was so like overwhelming. Like I remember just like my brain, there was so much information like going on at
It's
once.
like whoa, like I'm traveling through the multiverse right now. I'm in my seat like like like
exactly.
it was insane.
It like
It felt like you were there, And the sound design too, by the way, was really good.
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of
It
just-
really like enhanced like the visuals and shit. That was
Also,
whole-
the fight
it's just
scene-
performing great. Yeah,
The fight scene choreography was really good, actually. Like the first fight, like after seeing it again, that was like one of my favorite parts. like you're just like, because you don't know like what he's doing, like you don't understand, like you're just like, what the fuck is he doing? He's like grabbing rocks out of the fish tank. What the hell is he doing that for?
he just eats
It's just like-
chapstick. He's
yeah,
like,
and
"Huh?
he eats chapstick. You're like, huh?
Wait,
Yeah, I remember
Like
just,
what the fuck?
what the fuck am I looking at?
You know that actor, he hasn't acted since The Goonies. He was the little Asian kid from The Goonies. Like
that's-
he's
that's
he's
so
mostly just
awesome.
done like fight choreography, like he's like choreographed fight scenes, but like this is the first time he's acted since The Goonies, and he knocked it out of the park, man.
Yeah, he did
Yeah, I liked
great.
him.
Like the fact that he played And like all the characters kind of played multiple characters and like did really
Yeah.
good at it, which was awesome.
It's hard. The
Yeah.
daughter, Joy,
Yeah, the daughter was like,
it was good.
she was really good.
Yeah.
Evelyn was good.
Yeah.
I like. I also like that the main character, like we were talking about it earlier, like main characters should just be something and it doesn't matter. Like Evelyn, like you've never seen just like an Asian mom main character like that. Just like
Yeah.
a normal
really
Asian
reminded
mom,
me of
and then
my
it's just
mom.
like boom, she's like she's involved in all this stuff, and like she's the main character, and she's doing the funny bits, and like she's like, it's just like really great for Asian representation. I feel like because it's just like the characters are Asian. It doesn't really matter that much. Here we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, and it still dives into like all like, and it still like has their culture in it because like it's just their life. You know, it's rather than it being like, oh look, and Joyce, she's gay. Oh, it's like, like she's
That was
just
also
mad at her mom.
an important part of the story
Yeah,
with the
Yeah.
the whole like generational trauma stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I don't know. It just like deals with it in a way.
was well
where it's
done.
good.
They
Yeah.
they bounce like the goofy stuff and the serious stuff really well. Like it
It's
doesn't
like
feel
perfect.
like
It's
convoluted.
better than Marvel.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel convoluted. Like it doesn't feel like out of place. Like yeah, like what do you guys think of that scene of the two rocks?
I thought
Like
that
a
was so
solid
clever.
Yeah, like a solid minute of the rocks just like talking.
I thought
Yeah.
it was so
It
good.
was great. And then like
Yeah.
the rock is like chasing, or like she's chasing her as a rock in later.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
like all the payoffs at that last fight where she's about to step into the bagel or whatever, everything bagel.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the bagel, like what it represents, because it's like it's a simple message, but it's just done so well, and it actually made me cry. It made me cry like the second time. The first time I didn't, but the second time I watched it, I was like actually sobbing, and it's been a while since a movie or anything like any other media has made me cry. So well done on that. But
Yeah.
what about you guys? Did you cry or was it just me?
Close. You can't
I got
punch.
Close.
You
I got
can't
very
punch through
close.
my trauma, baby. I never cry.
Yeah, I
Unless
didn't.
do.
Yeah,
I might
Yeah,
cry
well-
again. I might cry if I watch it again. But
yeah.
Same thing. But I never get close in movies. Like I feel like everyone I've talked to, it's either they cried or they got close, and that's a feat in and of itself to make
I
people
guess-
feel emotional.
I guess the reason why I cried is like the second time I saw myself in the movie. Like I saw myself in Joy, like the way she thought of life. Because like the bagel basically represents Joy, thinking like life has no meaning. Like everything we do like, just doesn't matter. Like the universe is just so big, like in scope. Like we're nothing to. We're just like a speck of nothing. Like
Yeah.
we're nothing, and like life doesn't matter. So if it doesn't matter, just put everything on a bagel, walk through it, and then you'll find peace. And I guess I don't know. Like, does that like symbolize like suicide? I guess like like coming to terms that nothing matters, and
yeah,
you just like
something like that.
I
like
think that
forgetting
is-
about all of it.
Yeah, I think that's
Just
the
like-
idea.
Giving up.
Yeah.
Is the
And then-
idea.
Like the googly eyes, it kind of like represents like, even though like life has no meaning, Evelyn as a character, she it's like the universe is so big, we just make the most out of it. Like there's people to live for,
Just be silly.
like yeah, the googly eyes, like it can make any mundane item
Yeah, like
seem more goofy.
the fact that she chose like that one reality, it's like it's kind of saying like, yeah, nothing matters, and that's why I'm just gonna do this thing that I care about. This is the
Yeah.
one I have the most things invested in. I don't care if like the planet's dying, if everything's doomed. Like that's why I'm gonna choose not to hang out with my family, because I can't solve it because there's too much.
Yeah, and
That's
like
what I read it as.
And I guess that's why the multiverse idea works so well, because like if you're given a life with no purpose, you can choose to make any meaning out of it. And like that's why there's just so many different versions of Evelyn, because there's just so many, like it just shows like you could just have completely different life. But like whichever one you end up doing, that's like that's the meaning you chose to go with your life, you know.
Yeah. I feel like we can all like relate to like it's like making choices or like doing things, and you feel like, oh, what if I like did this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
It's like I could have
And,
been.
like,
I could have
you
been
kinda,
something.
like-
But then you think back, like,
Yeah.
oh, well, then this wouldn't have happened, or I wouldn't have met this person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like because multiverse.
there's people to live for.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the concept of multiverses like inherently plays with that, and it like kind of feeds that fantasy. It's like, yeah, if the multiverse exists, then in some universe, like I'm a god, some universe I'm a like it's, and I think that's part
Yeah,
of the
and
reason
that's-
like it's a successful concept, and
Yeah.
everything everywhere kind of plays with that. It's like, do you
like-
want this? You want to like go switch realities because it doesn't work for you.
Yeah, like embrace with what you already have, like, you know, the dude with Rakakuni,
Yeah,
or fucking the sausage or the hot dog world,
yeah.
embracing the what's her name, the
Deidre?
IRS lady, embracing the
I don't know
IRS
her
lady as her wife,
Yeah, exactly.
or like even the Evelyn of this multiverse, like embracing her husband who's been there the whole time for just her whole life, basically.
Yeah, that one line almost got me. The one where he said like, in another world, I would have liked to do laundry and taxes with you or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful line.
yeah.
That,
Just
that
a
one
beautiful
almost
scene
got
in
me.
general. Yeah,
Because like because it's like you try to play with these like fantasies, but and like you're like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm a movie star in this one, and like even if you go around like trying to just be in those realities, it's kind of like you always like it's not fulfilling because it's not what you have put your time into. So you might as well stick with like what you care about.
yeah.
What you actually went through, and not like what you in another universe went through. Yeah, that's a. I mean, it's just like I think it's just such a relatable movie to everybody, even if it's such like an
Yeah.
abstract concept of like multiverses. It's like it's the best way to do multiverses, and like
Yeah, like
In,
it's
like,
actually
any
smart.
movie.
Like they put thought into it.
it's not just
not
like, oh, here's another world. Oh,
like here's a funny, goofy little like thing from
is
a
that
different
female
multiverse.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, like,
it's like
up yours,
Yeah.
Marvel. You just got outdone by A24
yeah, get shit on
with
man.
one
Also,
movie. You're
I
about
feel
to
like-
do 20 movies on it, and you're gonna suck.
Yeah, this movie actually did really well, and I feel like this is the one that's gonna put A24 on the map. And I feel like, I don't know, like I think we need to start voting with our wallet.
Good.
Like we need to go
Yeah.
support movies like this, so that we could get more movies like this. Like this is an original film with an original idea and like just a great message. It just, you could tell there was a lot of work put into it. Everyone put their A game. It was just,
Yeah.
and you know, there's just like so many different scenes that were just shot and they just somehow like put it together like a Frankenstein of a story of all these different multiverses, and it's just worked. Like they somehow made it work. That's impressive.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that.
A24 is literally the goat for that.
I heard that. I saw a TikTok on it. I heard that like it was edited in Premiere or something like that.
Yes, dude.
There's no
Yeah.
way, right? I don't know if that
That's
was real. That's a
crazy.
TikTok. I don't know.
No, for
But,
sure. I mean, it's possible. You can do stuff in Premiere. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
sorry.
like it crash. Like imagine like editing it and it's like it just crashes a million times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just have to have a
Yeah.
fat computer. Like, big
Yeah, imagine
ass,
rendering that one
big
scene where the
computer.
screen's just like freaking out with all the different
Yeah,
multiverses.
they
you have
probably
to
just
have
rendered
render.
out shit. And
You have to have render farms, dude, for that. Just like computers
Yeah.
that all do the same thing together. But like even then, it's cheaper than Marvel because like they do good work. Like they use it sparingly. They aren't just like yeah, she's gonna be green for the whole TV show, and then that's all we're gonna do. And then they just turn
Yeah.
out like a really bad model. It's like no,
Yeah.
they like this movie only really
like,
uses
make-
CGI like not really that much. Like the Everything Bagel. Rakakuni,
Yeah, like there's a lot of
maybe?
practical effects.
Rakakuni's
yeah, it looks like
practical.
they made a new set for each like universe, and that's like super awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rakakuni was practical, which was pretty funny. Like
Yeah,
it's better than a CGI raccoon.
yeah, that would have been so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like it's everything that I feel like it's everything that our complaints as consumers. Everything like consumers have wanted for years. Like, I feel like A24 is kind of doing that. Not to be the guy that's like wearing A24 merch everywhere and being like, yeah, A24 is revolutionary.
hey,
but like they're making
we're
good
some artsy
movies.
fartsy guys.
They're making good movies.
See, this is a movie that I want to do very well, but also at the same time, I wish it was like, oh, I found this on my own, and now this is like my favorite movie, and like, oh shit, this is such an
like an underground
underrated
movie.
But like, it should be. I think these are the type of movies that need to be.
It deserves it.
Yeah,
That need to be popular and like the
I would
movie of the year.
much rather give my money to people who made this than Doctor Strange, which I did give them my money. But
Yeah.
I didn't.
fuck
I'm
you,
not
Doctor
going to.
Strange. Don't
Fuck
A24 just
Marvel.
released another movie today, I think, called Men. So like, I might go see that.
I did see that. Isn't it
Yeah.
a horror movie? I think it's so funny that the title's just Men.
Men.
They're the monsters.
Yeah. I think it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
But the director of of Everything Everywhere All at Once was the same person. Or I think it's two directors. They made Swiss Army Man. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Really?
I haven't seen it. Yeah, they made Swiss Army Man,
I think
and that's a pretty big jump. That's a pretty big jump.
glow up. Swiss Army Man is interesting, but like, it's kind of silly, and there's too many
Yeah.
fart jokes. They try it too much.
See,
good
the
for them.
Lighthouse, they got the fart jokes right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, what would you guys give the movie out of 10? If you were to give it out of 10, hypothetically.
I would actually give it a 10 out of 10 because I don't think there's anything I didn't like in the movie.
I
Okay.
need to rewatch it again, but it's at a 10 right now. Hold up. I don't know if my Audacity's recording. Hello? What's going on? I'd give it a 10.
Okay.
10 out
My
of 10.
Audacity's not recording. You can put my subtitles on. I give it
My
a 10.
my first viewing would probably be a 9, but after seeing it again, it would be a 10. Was there anything you guys didn't like about the movie at all?
Personally, nothing I can think of. I mean, I've only seen it once. You might have a better viewpoint, but I can't think of anything though.
I feel like the first time it felt like it was really long, but
Really?
I guess it's just because it's the first time you're watching it. Like
Yeah.
the second time it went by. It was like, I don't know, like the second viewing was my favorite viewing of the film.
I'm trying to think of what I didn't like. I mean, like at first I thought I wasn't. It's not like I didn't like how goofy it was. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I did. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was going to levy the complaint like halfway through the movie. I'm like, they're still in this office. Like, why aren't they in the multiverse? But then like they deliver. And I feel like it's good that they took their time, like trying to get you to understand what the hell is going on before they like
Yeah.
have Evelyn
And
flip
it's
through like 8 million realities.
Yeah, and it doesn't like it's not like completely goofy. Like, yeah, I guess, I could pick up this cup and like it's the butterfly effect and like, now I'm going to become a millionaire in the future now just cuz I picked up this cup. It's like just some random thing.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
spurs that.
The ideas are so like abstract and like crazy, but like they explained it so well, even if it was like so
Yeah.
fast and it's just like, oh, if I do
It's-
something crazy, then I get slingshotted. And like it makes sense in a
It's-
weird way,
It's so crazy that it could make you just laugh really hard. Like, you guys laughed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, that's
But
fun.
it's also just like punches you in the gut. Like, oh wow,
like-
oh my gosh.
So sad. Yeah.
Like,
I guess
how does it do it?
I
Like,
guess I
how did
didn't-
it do it?
I guess I've never been a fan of like super like obnoxious, like, oh, here's a dildo, on the screen.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I remember that scene.
But like, other than that, like, it's not really a complaint. But
Yeah,
Yeah, you know
It's-
what?
it's
1
like-
out of 10. I hate dildos.
I'm sure if you like
kind
took
of-
like,
kind of inappropriate. So
yeah, I'm sure if you took like someone above like 50 to go see this movie, they probably wouldn't like it.
yeah, I feel like since like the whole movie, like the idea was like with the parent and like the grandparent, like generational trauma, that kind of thing. I feel like that your parents would just like not understand like that kind
Yeah.
of movie. It's a very like
It's very abstract.
it's a very like Gen Z millennial movie. I feel like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is
Yeah. I don't think my mom
I
would like
don't
it.
give a fuck about
it's fun.
generation.
You know,
Probably
X or
because of
boomer.
the dildo. And the
Yeah, my
We
mom
don't
would be
always
like,
have to make movies with the general audience in mind.
yeah,
My mom would
eat
be like,
it.
Just
that
make
didn't make
movies.
any sense. I don't get why she did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A24, keep making movies if you're listening.
I feel like you have to be like not like
Okay.
smart, but you can't be dumb while watching that
Yeah,
movie. It's not like
You
it's
can't-
not super
like
hard.
it's
to
not a
follow
popcorn
along.
movie.
Well,
But it's
kinda-
you can't just
kind of can be dumb, but I feel
You
like
can be
you
dumb,
might
but
just
you
not
cannot,
get
like-
it.
yeah.
You
You
might
just be like, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, like whoa, dude,
Yeah.
dildos, and dude, when they hopped on the butt plug,
Dude, that was
Dude,
so
what was
funny.
even going on, dude? That was kind of she was going crazy.
what
Yeah,
the
that-
heck? What the heck?
That's like when me and Steven watched Blade Runner 2049, and like after we walked out of the theater, this dude walked up to us and he's like, "Hey, do you guys know what happened in that movie? Like, what happened in that
movie's not
movie?"
that hard.
He didn't
to follow
understand
along.
he didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah,
Ow.
We saw a
understand, like,
10
if you're-
o'clock showing, by the way, so we
It's a
got out at
Marvel
like 12
fan.
a.m.
If you're like a kid, then it's like hard to understand. Maybe.
you just aren't.
Like,
paying
No, he was
attention.
like in his 20s.
Some people just need to be spoon fed the
Idiot.
plot. Marvel will live forever, dude.
Sometimes I feel like I need the plot to be spoon fed for me. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I get embarrassed with like Enemy. It's like, dude,
Well, Enemy, I don't know.
well, that was a little
There's-
different.
Enemy
There's a
needs-
difference between feeding it and whatever the fuck. And it-
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes I feel dumb. You
you
know.
know.
Sometimes it's just left to what you think, like The Lighthouse. Like that's just
Yeah, I
your
felt dumb
interpretation.
watching The Lighthouse. I thought that it was gonna be more. I was like, am I really not following?
Nope,
along?
it's all your interpretation. What do you think happened in The
I had to
Lighthouse? You
rewatch
know,
that.
that's yeah. I personally think my theory for The Lighthouse, real quick tangent. I think he went up to the lighthouse and just saw that it was a regular lighthouse and there was nothing supernatural about it, and it made him go insane.
I feel like that's just the best one.
It's one of the cooler theories.
I
I
feel like
mean, there's also
the
the
other
one
ones
where
are like
it's
kind
like,
of stupid.
yeah, like there's the one where it's like he's in purgatory and he's being judged the whole time, and him going up is him being judged. And
Well, I thought like the one where he saw something so like unfathomable, he like couldn't comprehend. I feel like that's just kind of silly. I feel like the one.
yeah, it's like Lovecraftian, I guess.
Yeah,
They're all pretty scary concepts,
yeah, that's true.
to be fair.
I think it's just
yeah.
so interesting how they can just that one scene just can like so much.
Yeah.
Just
See,
because you don't know.
this is film. All right. This
Yeah.
is a
I
movie.
know that.
Yeah,
Marvel
Rick
shit.
and Morty, She-Hulk. This is kind of just
Okay,
an
like,
anti-big TV
I mean,
show and shit episode.
And
I'm
people
cool
say
with it.
Marvel, like there's critics that say Marvel movies are just roller coaster rides or like theme park rides, and yeah, they pretty much are. Like, you know, you're given what you want. You know, your little dopamine, jokes, action, appealing characters. You know, it's like it's safe. They're like just like little rides, and you know it's got its place, but
It's all
you
too
know,
much at this point.
they take up so much theater spots in movie theaters now. You know,
Yeah.
it's getting a little too much, and we need movies like this to remind us, you know, hey, film can be something really special and passionate.
It can affect you. It can make you feel things other than
Yeah.
and
Oh my God, Thanos!
like change your perspective on life. Like how like crazy is that?
exactly.
Yeah.
That I just
Yeah.
seen
So-
Purple Man kill. I mean, I like Marvel. All right, so I mean,
Yeah.
I used to. at
Like
least.
they had
Hey,
like
wait, I
as
like
as what they are, they
Wait.
are Marvel movies. So yeah, go watch the movie. We recommend it. We obviously all liked it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Check it out.
Yeah, if we didn't spoil the
So
entire
far.
movie for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you don't care about spoilers, well, you probably should have just watched this without knowing anything about it, because it's best to watch it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Whatever.
so I guess next it's Jeffrey. What is the next recommendation for Kroop Reels? What are you gonna recommend? Oh no.
All right. Damn, I don't have a. All right, hold on. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Oh.
So here we've got two options. Option number 1 is Chip and Dale Rescue.
Fuck!
Oh, come on.
No, I knew it.
And option number
What was the other one?
Option number 2 is going to be The Night is Short, Walk On Girl, which is my favorite anime movie.
Wait, I want to watch that. I want to watch that.
Well,
Okay.
well then call it heads.
Well,
or
it
tails,
depends on the
baby.
coin.
What's heads?
Okay.
What's heads?
Well, if you want to watch it, you can recommend it. If we
Heads
don't
is
get it.
Heads is Chippendale.
Damn.
I can't see. What is it?
Oh, come on.
We gotta watch Chip and Dale.
Come on. I should have said.
Let's do a 3.
Okay.
No,
That's okay.
That's
I'll,
not,
I'll watch that anime movie anyways.
No.
yeah.
No.
No?
No, yeah. Hank could just. You could just recommend it for yours.
Yeah,
next.
I don't have a movie. I can't think of any movies. Well,
You just take mine.
Oh. okay.
So yeah, we're gonna watch Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers on. It's on Disney Plus. So if you want to check it out before the next episode,
What awful luck.
if you don't want to get spoiled, watch it before the next episode because we're all gonna be watching it and checking it out and reviewing it.
Yeah.
Not excited. Well, I'm interested. I guess.
curious.
I don't know. The
Oh.
trailers make it look
we
dog
could do
shit.
The Night is
but-
Short, Walk On Girl next time. That can be Haynes' movie.
Yeah, we gotta do bad
Alright,
movies
I'll-
sometimes, right?
I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Sedge. My friends hate me.
It's
And
okay.
that's
It's good.
The scoop.
Hey, it'll be funny.
Too many good movies in a row. You gotta like.
Yeah,
know,
you gotta
even
break it
out.
up because then how will
Balance
you know what
it.
bad
Yeah.
movies are?
True.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we got for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you're, I guess this will be up by the time Viddy's Vids video is up. So if you're here from that, thanks for stopping by, and we hope
Yeah.
you stick around.
That's
and
the
that's
scoop.
the scoop.
And that's the scoop.
scoop. Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon. Someday.